welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing really well. I am surrounded by PR, so I've literally had to move to a whole new spot in my house to shoot this video because there's just that many bags that I have to get through, and I've been hoarding all of it, and I've even kept them unopened because I wanted to show you them on camera. This is what I've collected over like 3 weeks to a month. So we're gonna investigate, we're gonna see what each brand has sent and see if there's anything new, anything worth buying, worth exploring, or if it's just yet another launch. I'm not gonna be trying every product on. It'll probably make the video really long, but I will sporadically try some of these, whichever pique my interest in YouTube Shorts and across Instagram and all that other stuff. But this is just a PR unboxing. So let's get started. Also, whatever products I don't want to keep here, we do giveaways as often as we can. Make sure to join Instagram's broadcast channel. That's where we sometimes announce certain giveaways. Please don't mind the mic. I've just clipped it onto me for a change because it's too much for me to like open each box and also be holding a mic. First, we have a bunch of products from Sephora that they sent across for their bridal collection or bridal edit. We have Sulwhasoo's First Care Activating Serum. Fun fact, when I went to Korea, I went to the Sulwhasoo store and I actually bought the sheet masks of the same serum, and I really like them, except that I like the ginseng range a lot more than this one, but I'm always happy to have yet another Sulwhasoo product. Then we have Laneige Cream Skin. As you guys know, this was like my all-time favorite toner. Sadly, they reformulated it and now it comes in this form, which I've never tried. So I'm curious to see how this is gonna perform. In one of my vlogs, I even told you this one apparently was reformulated to make it better for oily skin as well, which means maybe it's less exciting for dry skin people like myself. Okay, then we have Perfume from Rare. This was launched, I think, last year or something, and I have actually not gotten a chance to smell it, so let's do that right now. It's very florally. It's nice actually. Apparently the notes are caramel, pistachio, pink pepper, and it's also got ginger, cocoa beans, vanilla, sandalwood, tonka beans, skin masks. It's really nice, to be honest. This is gonna be my new handbag perfume. Then we have Sephora's mascara. This is called Size Up Shade 2.0, which you guys will know if you watch the vlog. Told me that this is a really nice mascara, gives you a lot of volume, but this is sadly waterproof. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of waterproof mascaras because I feel like it's so easy to make a waterproof mascara really good. The challenge is when a non-waterproof mascara is really good. So yeah, I'm not like a huge fan of waterproof mascara because I feel like I found my non-waterproof mascara favorites that actually give me a lot of volume and are not a pain to remove like waterproof mascara usually is. Then we have Makeup Forever's Artist Highlighter. This, I am sure, just like every Makeup Forever product, is gonna be really spectacular. It looks very promising, so this is definitely something I'm gonna keep. Every product I've tried from this brand I have loved, so I'm very happy to have a new entry from this brand. Then we have this Hydrating Frizz Fixer Cream from this brand called 310X, which I don't think I've ever tried. Oh no, I chipped my nail polish, guys, already. That's so sad. It's been 2 days since I applied it. I don't know. I think this is supposed to be kind of like a leave-in. We have another Fenty Gloss Bomb in the shade Fussy. I have multiple of these, I feel, and I've had to give away so many to friends and family and just across giveaways because they send us a lot of PR, and we are very happy to have it because Fenty is amazing. So if you're wondering if you should get it, you should get it if you already don't have a lip gloss stick, you know. Then we have this palette from Sephora. This is called their Colorful Face Palette in light to medium. Could be like a good multi-purpose face palette, you know. Okay, next we got sent this cute little denim pouch, which I actually think I need to start keeping the PR bags that get sent to us, because they're sometimes actually so cute. I feel, can you just imagine this with like a full denim attire? It would be so cute. Anyway, this is from Simplynam. This is for their 3 Hydrafit concealers. I think they must have launched more shades, but this is the ones they've sent me. I've already done a try on and a review of these on YouTube Shorts, so go peruse in your free time. Oh, they've also sent like a cute little palette. Then let's look at Biodance. I got like such a lovely package from them yesterday for Holi. And apparently this was sent from Korea, which is so exciting to get PR from a whole other country. First is their collagen cleansing oil. I'm always so happy to try a new Korean brand. I know this is like a brand everyone already knows, but it's new to me. I've actually not tried anything from the brand. I'm pretty sure maybe the sheet mask, but yeah, this is their collagen cleansing oil, which looks so good. Collagen gel toner pads. I've been really loving the Goodal one that I got from Korea. I've been using it like every other day, and so I'm very happy to have a backup. I don't know, I really like the feeling of just slathering on like these round pads. Collagen Real Deep Mask. This must surely be like multiple sheets. Yeah, this is a pack of 4. I'm so happy about it. So now this means that I can actually fearlessly use the remaining sheet masks that I have from Korea instead of saving them from a rainy day. They have also sent across mask to foam cleanser. Perfect timing because I just finished my cleanser. Happy to add this into my routine. And they also sent some clips. But yeah, that's all we have from Biodance. Up next, we have a package from Nars. This is their Deeply Blooming collection. They've sent across an Afterglow Sensual Shine lipstick, 2 of them actually, and a new blush shade. Apparently, these are refillable. Did you know that? I did not know that. This is the blush. I'm pretty sure I must have swatched it at some point, but it's like a very subtle color. Like, I thought it may not even show on me, so I do have to do a try on. And then we have Afterglow Sensual Shine lipstick. This is in the shade Fast Love. This is actually a shimmery shade. Can you see? Now this was calling my name. Just looks so beautiful. Let me know. Maybe I can do like a look using these products or something. Whatever you want to see me use, you have to let me know in the comments, by the way. Okay, let's switch it up with a perfume PR bag. This was actually not sent to me. I went to their event that happened. In fact, I like even showed it to you in the vlog. Usually brands give us like either a tester or sometimes a full size of their new product or something from the brand to take home as a thank you for attending the event. It's like a return gift, but it's also a way for them to like seed us with products, hoping that we'll go home, try the brand, remember the brand from the event, and then eventually feature them in our videos. So this was one such bag that they gave us. This is called The Afternoon of a Fawn. Apparently the name comes from a poem. This smells very good. I like it. It's very spicy. This is from the brand. I cannot pronounce it properly, so I'm just gonna show it to you. I'm not a French speaker. Along with that, they also gave us a small little pack testers of some of their other perfumes. This little cigarette box is so cute. Okay, this is from an Indian brand called Suganda. I came across them probably in 2020. I don't think I've really like tried anything from their brand since, but they reached out saying they've launched a dry therapy relief cream. So it's made for dry and eczema prone skin. It's got panthenol, oat, bisabolol. It's fragrance free and dermat tested. I'm gonna try this out and get back to you. Just from like texture trial, it feels thick but soothing. Also feels kind of cool on the skin. I will report back to you on this one. Okay, next we have something called Fill and Fix from Mars. I think this is a root touch-up powder. So it's like a black eyeshadow, comes with a little puff like this. I assume you just tap this on and then stamp it on your hairline, if in case you have like sparse hairline, etc. Then I've just kept this bag from Too Faced because they sent it across to do video. This is their Cloud Crush Whipped Lip and Cheek colors. Wow, I still remember the exact product name from shooting the video. But yeah, the video is up already, and the shade Headliner is so stunning. You should check it out. Okay, then we have something from Dr. Jart. This is for the launch of another variant of their lip mask. It's in the flavor bubblegum. It's very cute actually, in case you haven't seen the packaging of their lip mask. It's like a little teddy bear. Fun fact, Dr. Jart stands for, I think, innovation plus art or something like that. It's a very cutesy artsy brand. This time I also got books in PR. It's like the first time in my life ever. I think it has a lot to do with the fact that I've started making like bookish content, talking about what I read in a month. Yeah, just things like that. If in case you haven't seen, go on Instagram. But Penguin reached out and they've sent across 3 titles. First is called Hot Chocolate on Thursday. Then we have an Ali Smith book. I haven't actually read up on the blurbs of each of these on my own. They just sent me a list of books and then I picked the ones that were like interesting to me. And then I think this is a fantasy novel. This is called The Elsewhere Express. How cool that I got books in PR. Okay, back to beauty business. We have something from ELF, 2 lip balms and 2 lip oils, 2 lip liners. ELF is a brand I feel like they do some really good products. Now let's look at this big boy PR that I got from Fix My Curls. This box is so cute. Look at it. I can't believe it even reached me in this shape. Usually things get like moved around. Oh, there's even another product inside this drawer. This looks like a high school locker. We have a Milky leave-in serum. All of the products are really good. I think it's made for wavy hair rather than curly hair. This is a food item. This is Cinnamon Swirl Milky Pops. I'm not sure what that is. This is the product. I'm excited to try it, to be honest, because sometimes when I style my hair curly, I don't want like a full curl. I wish my hair would sit more wavy, so maybe this product would give me that look. I went to another event. If you saw the vlog, you would know. This is stuff from Lom from the Hills, which is a homegrown brand from Mizoram. But they've been on my Instagram radar for so long, probably from 2020 or 2021. And I've seen their stuff but never actually tried it. So their lineup of products actually includes something called glow drops, but this is actually oil. Once you put it on, it just melts into an oil, but it's got like slightly thicker consistency. I think it's made with walnut oil and all the stuff is grown in their farm, if I'm not wrong. Then we also have their lip oil. Someone told me that this is really good. Bamboo Glow Mist, which actually is biphasic. As you can see, all of their products is also really good in terms of price point. And then we also have a sunscreen. Texture wise, this was reminding me very much of Episoft. Then we have a very healthy package from Colorbar. I've actually not used this brand since COVID. I'm not sure why, but they have sent across something called a berry fat water. I think it's probably a dupe for the Fenty fat water. A serum primer. The issue I find with serum primers in the drugstore or in the more affordable range is they all just tend to pill on me and they don't make for a very pleasurable application experience. I'm not saying that in respect to this one. I haven't tried this one yet, but I'm just saying. They've also sent across a lipstick in the shade Do Me Darling, some makeup wipes, a very colorful eyeshadow palette, also sent nail varnish. Colorbar nail polishes are really good, and they've also sent a jade roller, although I don't think this is like real jade because real jade is really expensive. That's all we have from Colorbar. Let's do Pixi Beauty next. They have sent their trio of bronzers and blush and highlight, whatever this thing is called. On the glow sticks is what I should be calling it. These I've used before. They are really easy to blend out. Blush, highlighter, and bronze. Can you imagine there was a time where I was like, why am I not getting any PR? Nobody wants to send me PR. And now here I am surrounded by bags and bags of PR. I don't know what to do with. I'm so lucky and privileged. Thank you so much for watching me. Then we have Indie Wild perfumes that they've launched. Actually, body mist, I should say. One is for the daytime and one is for the nighttime. Rightly, aptly called Surya and Chandra. And cutely, they've also sent like a little silicone thing to put the perfume in and like hang it off your bag. I feel like they've done such a good job with like naming the scents correctly, because Surya is actually such a daytime scent and Chandra is actually such a nighttime scent. Between the two, I'm a much bigger fan of Chandra. It smells so good. This is the cutest PR package that I've received. Like, this is so cute. It's a bag I want to keep. Like, I don't think I'll probably ever actually carry it as a bag, but what if I ever have to like style an outfit with a cute little dice as a handbag? This is from Benefit. They've sent a backup of Benetint, and this is Beneglaze. This is their new lip oil balm gloss thing. I've already shot a video of me trying this, so it should be up on YouTube Shorts. Then we have a big package from Huda Beauty. Let's see what all they've sent us. They have sent a lip contour stain. This is in the shade Soft Nude. These ones are quite problematic because I feel like the stain just doesn't come out of the tube, even despite storing it upside down as is recommended. We have an Easy Blur Natural Airbrush Foundation. This is in the shade Baklava. I really don't know how they've come to the conclusion of what shade I am, so I don't think that's my shade. Then we have a Faux Filter Luminous Matte concealer. Then we have an Easy Blur primer. We have an Easy Bake setting powder, a blush filter liquid blush in the shade Latte. This I already have in my collection. Easy Bake setting spray. This packaging I have beef with because the one I have has like literally stopped working because of the pump being broken. Also, this doesn't spray very nicely, in my opinion. Already, I think this is broken because the opening is here, the inside layer, and this opening is here, and no matter where I twist it, they're not aligning, so I think this is like not gonna work. They have sent another shade of blush filter, which is Sunset Lychee. This is such a stunning shade, to be honest. Like, the blush filters are so nice. We have a color corrector. This is probably gonna be a better match for me than the one I got. This is in the shade Peach. They've also sent another shade of Easy Bake. This is in the shade Cherry Blossom Cake. I already have this one. And finally, they have sent their Icy Nude palette. This is a really nice palette, except this shade. I used it in like a makeup look once, and I swear it's so chunky that it could enter your eye and literally damage your eyeballs. Since moved this palette to Chennai because I had too many palettes here with similar shades. Final package of the day is from Nexus. Introducing the new Nexus Pro Min volume range. I wonder actually if it like makes any difference to the OG mask. We also have the volume shampoo, Pro Men Repair Oils. This one is actually really good. Very lightweight. Okay, with that, I think it brings us to the end of this humongous haul video. I've collected a lot of trash, which makes me very sad because a lot of these packages come in really extravagant boxes. Like, the boxes that are lying in front of me is just what the products are in, but these boxes are usually put in furthermore brown boxes and then shipped, and I feel like it's really wasteful. I would much rather just have the product directly, and before getting the product I would really also like to be asked if I want the product, which I have noticed a lot more brands are doing. When it comes to my content, having a good supply of products like this facilitates me actually reviewing it for you, and therefore you being able to find reviews on these products before you actually decide to purchase something. It is a vicious circle. Capitalism comes for us all. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, because if you don't watch my content, I probably wouldn't be receiving any of these things. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what you want to see first in terms of reviews. I'll see you next week with another video. Bye.